Despite my fascination to cling onto shiny projects, I am writing this and tinkering with new projects because I am hopeful they can help someone. Welcome to the Innovation Forge. In today's episode, I read Chapter 1 of my book, The Innovation Forge. Let's see how innovation meets artistry as we forge something extraordinary together.
You are listening to The Innovation Forge, the #1 podcast on adaptive enrollment management, exploring the data, marketing, and strategy that fuels higher education. Here's your host, David Dysart.
Hello, Guilders, and welcome to the Innovation Forge. I am your host, David Dysart, and I am thrilled you're joining me on this journey into the innovative world of higher education and adaptive enrollment management. How do institutions track, measure, and enhance student engagement? The answer lies in engagement scoring, an approach that turns student interactions into actionable insights. Today I read Chapter 1 of my book, Understanding Engagement Scoring in Slate, to learn how Slate, a leading CRM, helps colleges analyze event participation, communication, and application progress to predict student behavior. Whether you're an admissions pro or just curious about data-driven decision-making, this conversation will show you how scoring models shape the future of recruitment and retention. Let's see how engagement scoring takes shape. Chapter 1, Understanding Engagement Scoring in Slate, the Customer Relationship Management System. In the rapidly evolving landscape of higher education, institutions are increasingly turning to technology to streamline their operations, enhance student engagement, and improve decision-making. Most commonly, a CRM or Customer Relationship Management System is used. This book will use Slate from Technolutions as this platform. It's the system I'm most familiar with and the one that I use to develop these processes. It offers an array of tools to track student interactions across various touchpoints, from communications and event participation to portal logins. Slate captures a wealth of data that can be used to assess student engagement and be the platform for those engagements. Its ability to easily ingest data from other systems increases the scope of data an institution can use to create scores and models. Configurable joins also provides a robust feature engineering ability. While it started as a system for higher ed admission offices, it continues to expand into student success and advancement offices, and even position itself as a critical element of a system of systems approach that includes, and could even replace, a student information system altogether. If I was to pitch its use outside of a college to you now, it would not be my first time. Nor would it be the first time Slate was used outside of an institution of higher education. Now, this book is not one of those hashtag ads. Author's note. Technolutions, it could be. Send me a deliver. You have my cell phone number and email already. And just look at any of my David Testy Test accounts across several of your clients. That's my personal email. But poorly placed influencer attempts aside, Slate does provide an excellent platform for these and other projects. With a bit of tinkering, there are many other valid options you could use and implement engagement scoring in predictive modeling. Use this book as a guide on your choose-your-own-adventure path. Similarly, the strategies, data, and references in this book primarily use the admission office, but these can be easily translated to other offices and uses. For consistency, ease, and my ever-questionable sanity, I'll refer to admissions typically. There are some key elements, that will be needed for both engagement scoring and crucial to support the student lifecycle, from recruitment to alumni relations. Some of the features include data management and integration. Slate allows you to centralize data, integrating easily with existing systems such as student information system and learning management systems, as well as vendor and other data sources. This integration facilitates a holistic view of each student's journey, ensuring that relevant information is accessible and actionable. 2. Communication tools. With Slate, you can automate and personalize communication with prospective, current, and former students. It offers a suite of tools for email marketing, SMS, virtual experience interactions, and website tracking, allowing for targeted messaging based on student behaviors, preferences, and data. 3. Event management. Slate simplifies the organization and management of events such as campus tours, open houses, and informational sessions. It tracks student participation and engagement, providing valuable data that can inform future recruitment strategies. 4. Application management. The platform streamlines the application process, offering customizable forms and workflows that can be tailored to the specific needs of each institution. This feature helps your team manage applications efficiently and effectively. 5. Analytics and reporting. Slate provides powerful analytics and reporting tools that allow you to track key performance indicators and measure the effectiveness of recruitment and retention efforts. This data-driven approach enables you to make informed decisions and adjust strategies as needed. While these tools are great in system, many institutions do use external reporting and visualization software. At its core, Slate is designed to enhance student engagement by providing tools you use to understand and respond to student needs. By capturing a wide net of data on student interactions, from email communications and event participation to portal logins and application submissions, Slate empowers institutions to build strong, meaningful relationships with their students. Engagement scores. In the context of higher education, engagement scoring represents a transformative approach to understanding and leveraging student data. Engagement scoring involves quantifying a student's interactions with an institution to gauge their level of interest and involvement. This score can be used to inform recruitment strategies, empower marketing and communications, prioritize resources, and enhance decision-making and admissions. One of the primary benefits of engagement scoring is its ability to transform raw data into actionable insights. Institutions often collect vast amounts of data on prospective, current, and even former students, but without a structured approach to analyzing this data, its potential remains untapped. Engagement scoring provides a framework for systematically evaluating student behaviors and translating them into meaningful metrics and to guide strategy. Act 3 of this book uses several frameworks on how engagement scoring and predictive modeling can be used at your institution. If you've already built these tools or want to learn more about how you can use them, you can skip the first 2 acts. I won't take it personally. I promise. Pinky promise? Scoring development. Your institution may call this concept something else. Demonstrated interest, affinity, lead scoring, but all roads are leading to the development of a score to understand your student and guide the institution. By analyzing behaviors such as event attendance, email communication, and portal activity, institutions can assess the strength of a student's interest and use this information to inform recruitment and admissions decisions. To develop an effective engagement scoring model, or rubric, you must determine how to weight and combine these behaviors into a cohesive score. This process involves assigning point values to each behavior based on its perceived importance and relevance to demonstrated interest. For example, attending an on-campus event might be worth more points than opening an email, reflecting the higher level of commitment required. Every institution is unique, and engagement scoring rubrics should be customized to reflect the specific priorities and goals of each college or university. By involving admissions staff and other stakeholders in the development of the scoring model, you can ensure that the system aligns with your institution's strategic objectives and provides meaningful insights into student engagement. With that in mind, historical data will be if not the, primary driver of the scoring rubric. Provided the institution has consistent historical data to pull from and some kind of outcome metric like staff evaluation of interest, an application flag, enrollment flag, then this score can begin integrating into your institution's practices. Slate provides the tools necessary to automate the engagement scoring process, allowing institutions to efficiently capture and analyze student interactions. By leveraging Slate's queries and source formats, you can create a dynamic scoring system that updates in a practical schedule. providing admission teams with the most current information on student engagement. Behaviors. To effectively score engagement, you have to identify and track key behaviors that indicate interest. Some behaviors to monitor include event attendance. Participating in events, whether virtual or in person, is a strong indicator of a student's interest in an institution. Tracking attendance at events such as campus tours, open houses, and informational sessions can provide valuable insights into a student's level of engagement. Author's note. It is important that accessible events are created and tracked, so a high score is not simply a proxy for able and high socioeconomic status of prospective students who had the time and resources to visit campuses. Videos of your events, live virtual events, and virtual experience portals can all provide a high-fidelity view of the campus and student experience while also complementing on-campus programming. Additional bonuses covered later in this book may help you balance accessibility in your scoring. 2. Email communications. The frequency and content of email communication between a student and the institution can reveal important information about their interest and intent. Analyzing email interactions can help identify students who are actively seeking information and are more likely to apply and enroll. Author's note. With privacy protections diminishing the validity of engagement statistics by students, it is important to remove the noise from these kinds of behaviors. It's also key to count emails from the student, not other emails that may be getting attached to their Slate record, like counselor emails and documents. The future engineering chapter later will detail this. 3. Portal activity. Logging into the student portal to access resources, submit applications, or check application status is another key indicator of engagement. Frequent portal activity suggests that a student is actively considering the institution and is engaged in the admissions process. This can be even more predictive when a parent or co-pilot portal is built and engaged with. Author's note. Some students may apply and fulfill all requirements without much virtual engagement. With ping tracking on the institution's website, similar engagement metrics can be considered. Prospective students with limited time or virtual access to engage with your institution may also be hindered with these metrics. 4. Application progress. Tracking a student's progress through the application process, including the submission of required materials and responses to application prompts, can provide insights into their commitment to attending the institution. Author's note. A lot of future engineering can go into this. More often seen in predictive modeling, it is the process of selecting, modifying, or creating new variables or features. It involves identifying key data attributes that can enhance your power by transforming or combining existing data into more meaningful representations. Instead of assigning points for submitting a required document, how long after the application or how long after Slate record creation did it happen? Rubric. Once the key behaviors have been identified, the next step is to assign point values to each action. This process involves determining the relevant importance of each behavior and its contribution to the overall engagement score and appropriate subscores like event, marketing communications, etc. For example, attending an in-person event might be worth more points than attending a virtual event, reflecting the higher level of commitment required. To ensure that scoring systems align with institutional priorities, it's essential you involve admission officers and other stakeholders in the process of assigning point values. This collaborative approach helps ensure that the scoring model accurately reflects the institution's strategic objectives and provides meaningful insight into student engagement. Collaborative scoring will be crucial if you implement a new process, project, or way to engage with the institution that you don't have historical data to inform the scoring. This early collaboration also sets the stage for the eventual use in the office, as staff members are already engaged with a sense of ownership in the process and tool. Any scoring rubric should also be highly informed by the institution's historical data. I have found Excel to be an invaluable tool in this process, as it's much faster for me to include, score, and validate behaviors there than Slate. Both collaboration and historical data modeling will be covered in greater details in the following chapter. Conclusion. Engagement scoring in Slate offers a powerful framework for understanding and enhancing student engagement in higher education. By transforming raw data into actionable insights, engagement scoring enables you to tailor your recruitment strategies, prioritize applicants, and make informed decisions in admissions. As institutions continue to navigate the challenges and opportunities of the digital age, engagement scoring will play a crucial role in building meaningful relationships with students and driving success across the student lifecycle. In the following chapters, we will get more into technical details of building and automating engagement scoring systems in Slate, explore the role of predictive modeling in higher education, and provide practical guidance for leveraging these tools to achieve institutional goals, with what I call adaptive enrollment management. This is Blueprint Breakdowns, your quick reference guide after a discussion or chapter. Here we extract the essentials, highlight key points, and help you carry clear takeaways back to your daily work. No guesswork needed. So what's the big takeaway from today's deep dive into engagement scoring in Slate? First, Slate isn't just a CRM. It's a powerful, data-driven tool that helps institutions track and measure student engagement. From event participation to email interactions and portal activity, these touchpoints can be quantified to assess student interest. Why does that matter? Because engagement scoring turns raw data into actionable insight. By assigning values to key behaviors, institutions can prioritize resources, refine recruitment strategies, and even predict enrollment trends. But scoring isn't one size fits all. The key to success is customization. Aligning the scoring model with an institution's priorities and using historical data to refine the process. Collaboration is crucial too. Engaging admission teams early ensures buy-in and better outcomes. Bottom line, engagement scoring isn't just about numbers. It's about understanding students better and making smarter decisions to support them from recruitment to alumni relations. If you enjoyed today's episode, please grow the guild by rating and reviewing the Innovation Forge podcast or book, or sharing it with a colleague who needs to hear about these creative crossovers in education. The best review or comment every month will get an ebook copy of the Innovation Forge. Particularly great ones will also be featured on future episodes. Thanks so much for joining me on the workshop today. Remember to strike true and let's forge something extraordinary together.